You've probably felt it before, that voice in your head telling you that you're not enough, that you need to be someone else to fit in, to be accepted. But let me tell you something, that voice is not you. It's the noise of the world, the pressure of society trying to mold you into something you're not. But deep inside, there's a quiet, unshakable strength waiting for you to discover, a strength that comes from self-acceptance. And once you tap into it, there's no going back. You'll begin to realize that you've been enough all along. You've been worthy of love, success, and everything you desire, not because of what you do or how you look, but because of who you are. Self-acceptance is not about being perfect, because perfection doesn't exist. It's about accepting yourself as you are, flaws and all. It's about embracing every part of you, the good, the bad, and the parts that you may not be so fond of. You see, when you accept yourself fully, you stop trying to change who you are to fit someone else's idea of what you should be. You stop looking for approval outside of yourself, and you start looking inward. You realize that your value isn't determined by external validation, it's determined by you, and you alone. This journey of self-acceptance begins with letting go of comparison. You've been told to measure yourself against others, to look at what they have, what they've achieved, and somehow believe that if you don't match up, you're falling behind. But here's the truth, your path is unique, your journey is different, and comparing yourself to someone else only keeps you stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and frustration. When you stop comparing, you free yourself from the need to compete, to prove yourself, and you start embracing your own progress, your own growth, and your own success, no matter how big or small. The key to unlocking your inner strength is understanding that self-acceptance doesn't mean complacency. It doesn't mean you stop growing or evolving. It means accepting where you are right now while continuing to improve. It means being okay with your current state, while knowing that you have the power to change and grow, without the pressure of having to be perfect right this moment. Self-acceptance is about showing yourself compassion and patience. It's about recognizing that growth is a journey, not a destination. To truly accept yourself, you need to stop seeking validation from others. We've all been there, waiting for someone to notice us, to tell us we're doing a good job or that we're worthy. But the truth is, you don't need anyone's approval to know that you're worthy. You don't need external validation to feel confident in who you are. The moment you stop seeking validation from others, you unlock your true power, because you realize that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. Start looking at yourself in a new light, and not the way society expects you to, but the way you see yourself. When was the last time you gave yourself credit for how far you've come? Or looked in the mirror and truly saw yourself for who you are, not what you do or what others think of you, but for the person you are, deep down inside? The moment you start acknowledging your own worth, that's when the magic happens. You start seeing yourself as worthy of everything good that life has to offer. You begin to attract opportunities, relationships, and experiences that align with your true self. Self-acceptance means letting go of shame and guilt, those heavy emotions that hold you back and keep you from being your authentic self. You may have made mistakes in the past. You may have things you regret, but none of that defines who you are. What matters is how you choose to move forward. What matters is the love and compassion you show yourself. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are who you choose to be in this moment. And when you accept that, you free yourself from the chains of guilt and shame, allowing yourself to live a life of freedom and peace. You also need to learn to forgive yourself. That's an important part of self-acceptance. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes. But those mistakes don't make us bad people. They make us human. It's in our imperfections that we find our strength. When you can forgive yourself for the past, you open up space for healing, for growth, and for a deeper connection with yourself. You stop holding on to the weight of old wounds, and you start living a life that is lighter, more empowered, and full of possibility. Self-acceptance is also about owning your uniqueness, your quirks, your strengths, and yes, even your weaknesses. We all have them, but they are part of what makes us who we are. And when you can accept all of who you are, you stop hiding, you stop apologizing for being yourself, and you start shining in your own unique way. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs you, exactly as you are, with all your imperfections. Because those are the things that make you stand out. Those are the things that make you powerful. Remember, accepting yourself is a process. It takes time, patience, and consistency, but it's one of the most important journeys you'll ever take. And once you get there, once you truly accept yourself, you'll begin to feel unstoppable, because when you know who you are and embrace it fully, nothing and no one can shake you. You'll have the confidence to go after your goals, to face challenges head-on, and to live a life that is true to who you are. You'll stop seeking external validation, you'll stop trying to fit in, and you'll start standing out as the confident, empowered individual that you were always meant to be. Your inner strength will flow from the confidence you gain through self-acceptance. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real, being you, unapologetically. And once you tap into that, you'll realize just how powerful you really are. You'll be able to handle whatever life throws your way, and you'll do it with grace, strength, and unwavering confidence. So take a moment right now, look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are enough, that you are worthy, and that you are exactly where you need to be. Trust the process, be patient with yourself, and keep moving forward, because your inner strength is waiting for you to unlock it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, because you will learn a ton of information in the next video.